crappy, so oops. Okay, ready for that? Okay. I remember a simple time back when things were always fine. I remember a time when red and blue were just colors. They painted the sky, flowers, and shirts on 2D paper. They never separated people, never caused violence between no one. Now those colors paint the hands and faces of those who wear those colors to mark death, painting the faces of dead and dying souls, lives wasted, their faces pasted on the walls of the prison cells. All across America, minorities are being locked up tighter than sardines. Chickens who cannot take life for what it is, cowards who hide behind masks. I remember a simple time back when things were always fine. I remember back in middle school, just hanging with friends. That was real cool. Cracking jokes about that are no longer funny, playing Yu-Gi-Oh, till the artificial light of the lamp was all we had. Taking down life points and monsters. The only weapons we ever had was our decks. The only fighting was done by pieces of cardboard, trading, arguing, petting. That was life. I remember a simple time back when things were always fine. I remember the time before society started bombarding us with messages about beauty. No one can be David Beckham. Not everyone can be David Beckham. Before Calvin Klein started telling us what to wear, a time when wearing fake clothes was okay. Before the media started degrading women, calling them bitches and hoes for no reason, magazines and TV telling people how to act, making girls cry because they're too fat or they ain't supermodels. 2 gain pounds ain't nothing to cry about. They tell people beauty is skin deep, but you never see a chunky model. They tell you that you are beautiful the way you are, but they stab you in the back when you're not looking. The media depicts minorities as monsters. They talk about drugs and alcohol like candy. Talking about killing like it's a game. They make prison look like heaven. The thug life, a dead life is more like it. Those people join because they are too blind to see reality, making them quit on their goals because the government don't got roles for minorities. The thug life is ignorance. I remember a time when red and black were colors. They didn't represent nothing but roses and violets. Now those roses and violets are black, dead from the feeding on the blood of stupidity. Blood shed because that little boy wanted to look cool and tough. Was so anxious to see what it felt like to be a man, but he was too blind to see that he was digging his own grave. True men don't make their moms cry. A simple time when the thug life didn't exist. No one wore masks to hide who they were. When we all played together, when those faces weren't pasted on the jail cells. You never heard those funeral bells. Back when things were always fine. You never really heard about homicides. Colors didn't decide the fate of your life. Colors were just colors, and I remember that simple time.
Good job, Mom.